Hey everyone, it's CL and it's Vlogmas Day 3, and I know I'm posting this pretty late, but I didn't want to miss Vlogmas. I'm trying to get back into the swing of like filming again, and then hopefully after Vlogmas I'll still like be in the routine of posting videos again. But yeah. So everything you see, I'm actually filming in real time. So I'm filming the video, I'm gonna edit it right away and post it right away, and I don't care how late it is, it's gonna happen. So for this video, I'm gonna talk about what changes I need to make come the new year. I don't know why I'm so fixated on 2020. Why does it feel like such a huge milestone? I don't know. Does anybody else feel this way? Does anybody else feel like 2020 is like a big deal, or is it just another year to you? I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like wishful thinking, maybe it's like hope for the future. I'm gonna enjoy this train of being positive for the future and just kind of see what the new year will bring. There's always an element of self-reflection. What do I need to change in the future? What do I need to work on next year as far as myself? And that's a lot. It's always a lot. So I just jotted a couple notes down. The first one at the top of the list is that come the new year, I absolutely need to be more organized because this place is chaos right now. There's no organization whatsoever in this household, in the sense I don't have a schedule for anything. I just kind of like, I don't have like a cleaning schedule, and things tend to pile up. I don't have like a laundry schedule, and then like I take clean clothes and I put it in a hamper, and then I don't fold them right away so they get wrinkled. So it's just all over the place. I need to be more organized so I don't feel like there's an extra element of stress when it comes to like the household. Because work will always be stressful, class will always be stressful, there's always going to be stressful things. So it's funny in the sense that my daughter and I are a little bit opposite. I always call her the responsible one. I'm responsible as well in some ways, but she's more responsible in like having a clear outlook. I don't know if it's because she's a kid and like kids just know more naturally and they're very confident in like their own thoughts and reasoning. She's always very responsible. She's always reminding me things of what I need to do. She's always like giving me, she even gives me advice, believe it or not. I sometimes wonder if she is wise beyond her years. She gives me advice on things that she shouldn't have like on things that she shouldn't even be thinking about. But you know how kids are. They're just wise beyond their years. Anyways, so we're the opposites in the sense that I'm really messy. I'm so messy. Like my desk, my laptop is like super small. Thankfully, my laptop is fairly small because my desk is a horrid mess. There's like water bottles, there's piled books, there's just pens everywhere. It's just horrible. And then you go in my daughter's room, we have the same exact type of desk. We bought it at Costco, and her desk is so neatly organized and clean, and it's just night and day. I want to be more like that. I want to be organized. I like when it's clean, but it's just a matter of I don't put things away when I take them out. I have this pile of books that need to be put away, and yet they're still sitting there. They've been sitting there for like 2 months. So being organized in the future is something I want to do. Anyways, in my mind, it makes sense that I need to be more organized, time management wise, stress wise, and it will just make for a better year. Okay, so come next year also, I think I need to find a hobby. So this year, 2019, I've just been kind of flying by the seat of my pants and just been going through the motions of the things that need to be done every day. But I haven't had any time to do anything that I enjoy, like as far as hobbies are concerned. I haven't been reading any books. I haven't watched any movies, which is weird for me because I'm such a movie person. And I haven't really done things that are just kind of things to enjoy, that not to like accomplish something, just something, doing something that you enjoy for the sake of enjoying it. I haven't really done that this year. So come next year, I want to be able to at least indulge in one hobby, you know, enjoy the simple things of life and stop going through the motions. At least enjoy something that makes you happy, watch a movie, read a book, do something outside of the norm of like everyday tasks that need to be done. I think in the long run that will help with my mental health. I think it's also good to have a balance in place. You don't want to just keep being one way, because too much of one thing is never a good thing. So yeah, next year I want to find a hobby. Another big item for me. Now this is something every year I know this is something that needs to change, and every year I fail at it because it's so hard for me. And that is like, I don't even know how to put it into words, but essentially what I'm trying to say is that I need to be better with, I'm wording it wrong, interacting with people, but that's not what I mean. Like maintaining relationships, trying harder to make an effort with people, I guess. So I am such a huge introvert that is so comfortable with being an introvert that it's very hard for me to step outside of my comfort zone. And it's very hard for me to warm up to people. It takes me like a good 6 months to a year to feel comfortable around someone, right? I always feel uncomfortable with them until I'm exposed to them for a certain amount of time. And then I start to feel comfortable around them and feel like I look forward to seeing them. And I need to do better with that, like maintaining relationships, especially because this year I've made some new friends and new connections like at work and stuff. And I just am not great at maintaining those connections and friendships as a routine, you know? So there was a girl I used to work with. We became friends because we kind of have like the same personalities in the sense that we're both really easygoing. We like to joke around and laugh. And she no longer works where I work anymore. So I don't see her every day anymore. So when I did see her every day, because we worked in the same place, we would talk all the time. We'd go to breakfast all the time. We would always interact. We'd always text each other. But now that she doesn't work where I work anymore, it's getting to be less and less, only in the sense that we're not around each other all the time anymore. So there's like an extra effort that you have to put in to maintain these relationships. So I have always been very, very bad at maintaining relationships. It's just something that I was never really good at. I don't know if it's because I don't know how to do it or if it's just I don't focus on putting effort into it until it was like too late and you haven't talked to them for a while. But that's one thing that I need to change next year, is to maintain relationships better, maintain those connections, because those are people that I really like, that I care about, that I look forward to hearing from, and I don't want those connections to disappear. So especially now, since I am kind of solo, those connections are going to be important down the line. You know, it's always good to have like a good circle of people around you that you really like, that you click with, that you enjoy spending time with. Even if you don't see each other every day, you can meet up and have like dinner and laugh and know that they're there, and vice versa, that I'm here for them as well. So that's a huge thing that I need to work on next year. It's going to be very hard for me, but I'm going to try very, very hard to put more effort into that and take more initiative. Like ask someone to go to dinner, ask to hang out, send a text, you know, take more initiative in that. Okay, now, every year I have like 20 different journals going at a time, but mainly I have my main bullet journal, which I got a new one for 2020. No surprise there. I always start one every year. And the change that I'm going to make come 2020 is that I want to put more effort into my bullet journal, in the sense I want it to be pretty. I'm telling you, something about 2020. I want my 2020 to be good. I want to be able to look back and see how I did, and I want to use my bullet journal to do that. And I want it to be pretty. I want to be able to flip through it and have it be not necessarily a scrapbook, but something that was fun to flip through. I want to have collages. I want to have little doodles. Like, I want to put a little bit more effort into that. So when I do my spreads, I'm going to do it monthly. Yeah, I think I'll do it monthly, but try to put a little more effort into it. So say if come January, if I try to work on a spread, I think my problem is I try to do it all at once. I think I'm going to take my time, and like if I don't finish everything for the month January 1st, then I'll just work on it throughout the month. It's like no big deal. Don't put pressure on yourself. My big thing when it comes to like bullet journaling is that I hate that I have no artistic ability. Like I just don't have any artistic skills. So I went to Barnes & Noble and I seen this book here. It's called How to Draw Inky Wonderlands. What it essentially is, it's like a how to draw book, but it's more so like little doodles, in the sense it will show you how to draw a flower. Okay, now if you're not a person that like journals, that's not going to make any sense to you. You're going like, why do you need to know how to draw a flower? Because you need it for your bullet journal spread so it looks nice, okay? If you are not into bullet journaling, look up some videos and you will see what amazing stuff people do in their journals. I want mine for the new year to be pretty as well. Like, I want to have little cute drawings that I can flip back to that don't look like a 2-year-old did it. And even if I have to trace some pages, it's gonna happen because I want my journal to be pretty, you know? I want my 2020, I want to capture my 2020 in a way where I can look back and have fun looking back, you know? I don't want it to just be chicken scratch. Like this picture, I really like this one. This one's cute. This one can give me like a lot of ideas for a spread as far as like the background. But they also had one for lettering. So if you are someone that like struggles with lettering, which I also am, but I ended up getting this one because like the little doodles were more important to me than like the lettering, whatever. But I want to add like little elements that, you know, will make my page pop. So if you wanted the lettering one, they do have one just like this one, but for lettering. So come the new year, I really would like to have a nice bullet journal. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself because that's one thing I really hated when I would bullet journals. I put too much pressure on myself. I would see these YouTube channels with amazing spreads, okay? I know my limitations. I just want to do a little better next year to capture my 2020 and have fun doing it. But you know, that's always easier said than done. When we make goals and have ideas, not all of them come to fruition, but you know, let's make the attempt. It doesn't hurt to make the attempt. One day it might be successful. I am the person that is really good at failing forward. And I always think to myself, I will fail 100 times, but 101 is my sweet spot and I'm eventually gonna get it. So yeah, so that is my video for now. I'm going to post this late. I'm not sure. I hope some of you see it, you know, the handful of viewers that I have. I hope you watch this video. Yeah, but other than that, thank you for watching and I will see you later.